Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle Ferguson and I'm the crochet pattern designer of Two Brothers Blankets. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet the Savannah Slouch. This is one of my all-time favorite hat patterns. This pattern is great for anyone in the family. It's totally unisex and it's really fun to work up and works up really quickly and can be used with so many different yarns. It's a favorite of mine and a fan favorite for sure. It's worked from the bottom up, from the brim up. You can use any worsted weight yarn. For this gray one that I'm going to do the tutorial in, I'll be using this Bravo worsted in Dove Heather. This fun striped one, I used Chroma worsted, which is also from We Crochet. I only have a tiny little bit of it left, so I don't have a skein to show you, but it is also from We Crochet, and I will link it in the description. Another fun yarn to use is this Bravo worsted striping yarn, or a tweed yarn is great. Any worsted weight yarn that you have on hand, whether it be self-striping or tweed or just solid colors, the hat looks great no matter what. You'll also need an 5.5 millimeter crochet hook or hook to obtain gauge, and your measuring tape, scissors, and yarn needle for weaving in ends. All right, let's go ahead and get started. To get started, we are going to be working from the bottom up, and we're working the brim first. So the brim instructions say to chain 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we are going, get my yarn, I'm going to turn it around and work in the back bump of the chains. We're going to single crochet in the second chain from our hook and in each chain across. So one single crochet in the back bump of each of those chains, and we'll have 8 single crochet at the end of row 1. Okay, that is row 1. For row 2, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And we're going to be working in the back loop only of our stitches. So I'm going to look up here at my stitches. I'm only working in this back loop. We have the 2 loops here. We're only working in the back loop, the loop farthest away from us. So I'm going to do 1 single crochet in the back loop only of my first stitch, and each stitch across until I get to the last stitch. Working only in the back loop. And this is what gives us our ribbing. Okay, I'm at my last stitch. For my last stitch, I'm going to work the single crochet in both loops. That gives me a nice clean edge without any gaps. So that's row 2, and now we're just going to continue to repeat row 2. So for this size, I'm going to do rows 3 through 60, repeating row 2. Chain 1, turn my work, working in the back loop only, do 1 single crochet in each stitch across until the last. And then in the last, do my single crochet in both loops. I'm going to continue that until I get to row 60, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, I've completed my ribbing here, and now we're going to join it to start on the body of our hat. So I'm going to take my 2 ends and just kind of fold it in half and put them together. And I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to slip stitch the 2 ends together in each stitch. So I'm going to insert my hook underneath the first 2 loops of this end, the end closest to me, and then under the next 2 loops of the end furthest from me. And I'm just going to slip stitch. And that's what joins them together. So I'm going to do that all the way across. And then at my end, last one. So then I'm going to take it, it's joined together now. I'm going to flip it over so that I'm facing my right side. Really, it doesn't matter either way you want to do it, but you're just going to turn it. It's going to be joined, and then you're ready to start the body of your hat. Okay, so for the body of the hat, we're going to start round one. I'm going to chain one, and it says to work 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet around the side of the brim for 61 stitches for this side. So I'm going to do 1 half double crochet along that first row, and then 1 double crochet along the next row. 1 half double in the next, half double, 1 double in the next. And I'm going to continue around to the end, and at the end I'm going to do 2 in 1 row so that I have 61 stitches. All right, I'm at 60 stitches. I'm going to do 1 more half double crochet just on that last little bit of edge that we have there. So now I have 61 stitches. I'm not going to join. For the first stitch of round 2, I'm going to do a front post double crochet around my half double crochet. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook behind that half double crochet stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on my hook, and then yarn over and pull through 2. So I didn't join because we're working in a continuous round, so I'm going to take my stitch marker and mark that first stitch, put it right there to mark my first stitch. Then for my next stitch, I'm doing a half double crochet, and I'm just doing a regular half double that's going into the first double crochet of our first round. So I'm doing 1 half double, and then we're going to continue that and repeat. We're going to do 1 front post double crochet around the half double crochet, and then 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. And we're going to continue that around, front post, double, and then half double in the next. All the way around till we get back to our stitch marker. All right, we are done with round 2. I'm not joined. I'm ending with a front post double crochet, just like I started with. Now we're ready for round 3. I'm going to take out my stitch marker, and it says to do a half double crochet in the first stitch. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put my stitch marker back in for that half double crochet stitch to mark our first stitch. Then we're going to front post double crochet around the next half double, and then we're going to do 1 half double in the next, front post double crochet around the next. So you're always going to be doing a front post double crochet around a half double crochet stitch, and you're going to work a half double crochet stitch in the double crochet, whether it be front post or regular. So we're going to repeat that around until we get to the end again. All right, I've completed round 3. No, I haven't. 1 more stitch. I'm ending with a half double, just like I started. So your even rounds will start with a front post double crochet. Your odd rounds will start with a half double crochet. So now that's our repeat. We're going to repeat rounds 2 and 3 until this hat is about 7 inches long from the very end. So I'm going to repeat rounds 2 and 3 now off camera, and then I'll come back and show you how to do the decreases. All right, my hat is about 7 inches long. I ended with a repeat of round 3. And so now I'm going to go into the next round. And it says we are going to do a front post double crochet 2 together over the next 2 half double crochet. So how we're going to do that is we're going to yarn over, insert our hook behind the half double crochet from the round below, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. I've got 2 loops on my hook. Then I'm going to skip over this front post double crochet, and I'm going to do it on the next half double, around the next half double. I'm going to insert my hook. I've yarned over, insert my hook behind the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And that combines the 2 front post double crochet stitches. And then it says to do 1 half double crochet in the next and 1 front post double crochet in around the next, and then 1 half double in the next. So we've combined these 2 to decrease and then worked 1, 2, 3 more stitches. And we're going to repeat that all the way around to the last stitch. So we're going to do a front post double crochet 2 together here, and then half double, and then just a regular front post double, and then half double again, like so. So we've got our 2 decreases here. I'm going to do it again. Yarn over, insert hook behind the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, skip over that next front post double, and then yarn over, insert hook behind the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. That's how you do the front post double crochet 2 together. So then we're going to do a half double, regular front post double, and a half double. And I'm going to repeat that all the way around till I get to my last stitch. Okay, I'm at my last stitch, and I'm going to do 1 front post double crochet around that last half double. And then I'm back to my stitch marker. I forgot to put the stitch marker in at the beginning of the round, so make sure you do that. Put your stitch marker in that first decreased stitch. So now I have completed round 4. I should have 41 stitches. I have 41 stitches for this round in this size, and now I'm ready to move on to round 5, which says to repeat round 3. So for round 3, we're just doing 1 half double crochet in the first stitch. Put my stitch marker back. 1 front post double crochet around the next. 1 half double in the next. 1 front post double crochet around the next, and repeat around, and we'll have 41 stitches. Okay, I have completed round 5. I have 41 stitches, and now we're ready for round 6, which is another decrease round. I'm going to take out my stitch marker. It says to do a front post double crochet 2 together around the next, 2 half double crochets, skipping over 1 front post. So we're doing the same thing here. We're yarning over, insert our hook behind that first stitch, which is a half double crochet, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on the hook. And we're going to skip the front post double crochet that's next and work around the next half double crochet, yarn over, insert hook behind the stitch, yarn over, pull through, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. So we've done a decrease. I need to put my stitch marker back there. All right, and then we're going to do 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. And that is what we are going to be repeating. We're going to do a front post double crochet 2 together over the next 2 half doubles, and then 1 half double crochet in the next. Front post double crochet 2 together. Oops. And then half double in the next. And I'm going to repeat that all the way around. Okay, I've completed round 6. I have 21 stitches for this toddler size, and now I'm ready to do round 7, which is a repeat of round 3 once again. So I'm starting off with a half double crochet, stick my stitch marker back in there, and then front post double. Whoops, starting to get a little tight here, so just maneuver your hat as best you can as it closes up. Half double, front post double, and we're going to repeat that all the way around. All right, I've completed that round 7, which is a repeat of round 3. I still have 21 stitches here. And remember, I'm going to end with a half double since I started with a half double. And then for round 8, it says to repeat round 2. So we're going to start with our front post double crochet here, stick in that stitch marker, and then half double, and then front post double and half double, and we'll repeat that around as well. All right, I've completed round 8, and now we are finished working our rounds. I'm going to take this stitch marker out. If you want to, just to give it a little more security, make sure it stays, you can do a slip stitch right here. And then we're going to fasten off, leaving a longer tail for sewing our piece together, our top together. So I'm just going to do this. And see, we've got this little hole here up top that we need to close up. So I'm going to take a yarn needle and attach my yarn. And then I am going to weave in and out of these stitches to pull it closed tight. I'm going to keep going all the way around. Till we get to this other side here. And now we can pull real tight. And then I like to do even more. Sorry, I'm out of shot. Just to on each end, kind of making an X to get those secure and closed up as much as possible. So there you go. Sorry. All right. Make sure to lay flat. Okay. Now I am going to drop that down in the bottom so that my end will be on the inside. I definitely didn't need as much as I cut. I'll cut a little bit of that off right now. And we're going to stick that in there. We'll weave in our ends for sure. But this is our Savannah hat. Let me zoom out for you. There we go. Here is our toddler size Savannah Slouch. Very cute. Love the texture. Very warm for winter. And this can be made in any worsted weight yarn. It looks great in self-striping yarn in different colors. It's really an amazing hat. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to help. I hope you'll like this video and subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.